Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dion back with the daily lineup for today, uh, July 8th, man. Today was a alright day, man. Uh, didn't really cash, man. I played on my other FanDuel account. Um, Joined the free roll. I ended up only getting about 34-25, something like that. I think that was my final score. So not too bad. Who did I actually had that flop? I had David Ortiz who actually flopped. Who else did I have? Had some disappointments. Troy Tulowitzki, I thought he would get a lot more. He only ended with like 2 points, I think. Um, I had another disappointment, but I can't quite remember who it is. So let's move on past that. Let's talk about today's lineup. If you guys look at this up top, in the second round of the free rolls, and I think this is all I'm gonna mess with for today, man. I'm not even trying to get tempted into playing money when I don't like pitchers, man. That's the thing, man. That's what I need to learn to start doing. Playing it safe, man, especially when you don't like the matchups. Kershaw is too much for me to pay up against the Phillies, who don't strike out and they've been on fire. Kansas City seems like they're rolling. The last two games, they put up pretty decent amount of runs, even though they're middle of the pack in striking out. And we just seen Chris Archer come off two kind of games. So I'm not saying you won't have a good game tomorrow, but just don't like the price, man. I like my pitchers to really get around 2 times value, and I mean that's what I like to start aiming for, man. So if I'm paying 10K for a guy, I definitely want him to have at least 20 FanDuel points, no less than 18, man. So, and I'm not even sure that win is quite guaranteed for Archer, even going against Guthrie. But yeah, man. GL had some bad BVP. And since he's coming off a decent game, I mean that doesn't really mean too much. But I don't see GL as all that elite. Any pitcher that's giving up more hits than in his pitch, that means that whip isn't too good. So yeah, man, let's move on to that. Well, let's not even go through all these pitchers, man. I like Charlie Morton today. Pretty solid pitcher. Um, Nothing great. None of the tools is gonna really. He's not really gonna K you to death. He's more of a ground ball pitcher. Low right-handed, doesn't really go more than 7 innings. Usually it goes around 6. You see, he has gotten upset, even though that was on the road. That's pretty good at home. So good BVP against the Padres. They're batting 183 against him. So uh, this is who I want to take my chance on. And definitely have a solid chance at the win. Um, I think he definitely does get this one, man. Andrew Kashner's been trash. I think Charlie Martin has a good chance at the win. Just want somewhere around 12 to 15 points from this dude. That's pretty solid. So let's move on. And I think he gets it. Padres been striking out in the last week at 22%. And throughout the whole season, they've been striking out against righties at 23, 24%. So Charlie Moore not a big strikeout dude, but you know how I'm getting that, man. So let's move on. I like Josh Fagley. CC Sabathia has been horrible, and let me just run down some of his numbers real quick. The 443 WOBA, 645 slugging percentage. The WHIP is at 1.90. 415 BABIP. Uh, 315 home runs per 9 versus righties at home, man. The FIP is looking nasty at 6.18. So CC somebody definitely want to attack, man. He's given up countless number. He's given up over 10 home runs to righties so far. He's just giving them out. Like he don't. I don't know, man. He's just decreasing fast, man. Regressing like everything. He's becoming a low K guy now. So I definitely think Fagley has a good matchup with him because he's hitting lefty pretty well. Right now, Fagley has a 389 WOBA, 224 ISO against lefties. So that means he got some power, man, some pop. I think that fits right into what you want to do against CC, man. Who's definitely struggling right now. Definitely has a chance to go yard against him. So I like Fagley. Uh, then next we go Ortiz coming off 3 games in a row without a hit, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 3 games, but he's definitely shown the ability to get on base. Look at this, 5 straight games with at least a walk. So that shows you the discipline right there, man. That either they're intentionally walking him or he's just a patient hitter, man. He picks his spots. So I definitely like Ortiz, man. He definitely hits righties well. Um, he gets a solid matchup with Kohler. I'm not even quite sure how you say his name. I think that's it. Who's giving up a 389 WOBA, 553 slugging percentage. The whip is at 1.50, 2.5, 95 home runs per 9 innings. So, and this is on the road against lefties. So I definitely think Ortiz has a good, solid game today, man. Look for him to get a home run. That's what basically all you want out of him. And the over under is at 9, if I'm not mistaken. With these dudes, I think a 168 favorite. So definitely like the Red Sox today. Some of their lefty bats. Next we go on to Johnny DeVitella. You want some exposure to cores. Truth be told, while I played them, I didn't really want to pay up for any of these second basemen. Um, Devon Travis, I like him, but he's batting ninth. Neil Walker, can never trust him. Every time he's in a good matchup, he flops for me. I'm not even quite sure. I don't know, man. I just can't pull a trigger on him, man. Just too inconsistent for my liking. Don't like the upside. Sober's pretty solid. He's a switch hitter, but does better against righties. Then you got DJ LeMahieu, pretty solid. Doesn't really have any home run upside. Caesar's going against Kershaw. Howie Kendrick, pretty solid. But I just like this price tag, and it allows me to get these two bats that I like. You see, I got Josh Donaldson, lefty masher, man. He's been killing lefties all season, man. And he gets a great matchup with John Thanks. I don't even know if I need to throw out those numbers at you about Thanks, who's just been horrible all season practically. Um, let me give you those numbers. 386 WOBA, 545 slugging, 332 batting average on balls in play. The whip is at 1.56. 1.62 home runs per 9 innings to righties. So, thanks. If you let's just go look at his price, man. For somebody who's been in the league for a minute, 5,900 for somebody who's played 15 games. That tells you all you need to know. Giving up 102 hits in 87 innings, only 60 strikeouts. It's not cutting it, man. So definitely want to attack him with Donaldson. Bogart's pretty solid, man. I like him going against Kohler. Definitely prefer the lefty matchup, but the way Bogarts is swinging the bat right now is too good, man. He's batting over 300 on the year. He has 5 hits in his last 5 games, and 4 of those were multi-hit games. So definitely pretty solid there. So let's move on from there. Trout gets a lefty who he's batting over 300 against. St. Coors Field. I don't even know if I need to say much about Trout. So he's facing the average lefty and Chris Russell. He's coming off a great game, and just when that Coors, I gotta play Trout on Coors. He has too much power and not playing Coors against mediocre pitching. So I feel like him there. Chris Colabello. This is a guy that people are sleeping on, man. This dude absolutely kills lefties. The batting average is at 378, 4 home runs, and he gets a favorable matchup with Danks, and he has a decent BVP against him. He's hit 3 home runs off him already, so definitely like Colabello. 3,100 is a steal. He does bat, I think, 5th or 6th now with all the players back healthy, but I still like him tomorrow. Then last but not least, I needed a punt to fit the Trout and Donaldson play in here. One with David Murphy, who hits righties pretty solid. 323 batting average, 5 home runs. He batted cleanup today. I played him today, actually. I think he had around 3 Fanduel points, something like that. Oh, 4.75. Batting against righties pretty good. So just told you the numbers, man. He's at minimum price. Can't get any better than that, and he's batting cleanup. So, with that being said, man, this is my lineup for the day. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out of here. Peace.